Well, how's it going, y'all? It's been a while. I've been running my traps here every day, and it's just been a dry spell. And I had Christmas coming up and New Year's and all, so I didn't really run my traps as hard. But I'm finally starting to get some more in the ground. I've got 5 sets so far in the ground, but I've had one here lately just playing with me a lot. And coming to traps every day, and the traps will be dug up or they'll come from the backside of the hole and dig them up. But I finally caught him. I don't know if you can see him right there, but yeah, I finally got caught this sucker. And he's just a young little coyote. I thought it might have been a fox, but it's a coyote. So we're gonna show you how I get him out of this trap and put him in the box. Like I said, I sell to the live market, so I'm gonna show y'all how I get him out of the trap and put him in my box, and then we'll make a remake real quick. So y'all stick with me, and I hope y'all enjoy it. All right, here we go. You're gonna growl at me now, huh? You ain't talked the whole time. Now you're gonna start growling. Oh, got a little feisty to him. But all right, so here we are. I'm gonna take him out of this trap and put him in my box. And I made that box to carry these coyotes in. And I also made this catch pole instead of buying a really expensive one online. And this one just works better for me. So I'm gonna show y'all how I do this. So I'm gonna put it around his head. Oh, he's gonna bite it there. All right, let go of it, bud. Let go. Let go. Put it behind his head. You little son of a gun. Okay. Let go. Let go. Come on. Let go. Let go. Hey, let go. All right. You're gonna be a smart one. There it is, right behind his head. As you can see, I put it right behind his ears, right behind his jaw. It doesn't hurt him. It's just a cable. I gotta move his head away from the trap because I don't want him yanking over here and biting me. So I'm gonna get my foot on the trap here. Get him released. Now he's out of the trap. I'm grabbing him by his tail. Put him in there. Release the trap, or release the cable, and this is why I like my catch pole. When I put him in there, I've got to take the cord, the cable, out of the pipe so it releases him and lets him go. And well, that's it. That's all there is to it. So now I'm gonna get this set remade and show y'all how I get it remade, and hopefully have another coyote here tomorrow. Alrighty, well, he tore this up pretty good this time. Like I said, he's been playing with me for the past couple of days here, and I just think been able to catch him. But we're gonna move all this dirt right here behind, and we're gonna punch our hole back in the ground and that way I have a little bit of a backing. It's not gonna be much, but this little bit will help anyhow. But alrighty, there's my trap bed. Let's just a little bit more, right about there. All right, and I don't have my knee pad today because it rained, and so it's wet. Get my hole dug back out here, and let's see. What we need to pull this up a little bit more. Alrighty. So I'm actually gonna need my hammer. Alright, now I got my hammer here. Dig my trap bed back out. Only bad thing about not having my pad right now is that I'm gonna smell like a dang coyote because it reeks around here right now. bag's dug out. Some dirt right there. My dog not wanting to work with me. Come on. There we go. Perfect. Sit. They got a little bit of a trench for my shock spring to set in. If you don't make a little trench for you, your trap will just sit there and wobble on you. And actually with it, that new, sometimes when you make a catch and your backing gets blown out, you kind of got to redo where you set your actual trap at as far as for the foot placement of the next coyote that comes out. Because right about there, I was sitting about, I don't know, 12 inches back. I really don't want to be that far back. I want to be about the 8 to 9 inch range or so. That'll be all right. I do believe that'll be okay right there. As far as how that sits, that'll be all right. I think it'll be okay. All righty. Sift some dirt over it. Stay right there. Find my pan. Push around that ring you just made. Got a little wobble in it, so I want to get that out. And beat this down. Make it a little bit more solid for us. There. Still got a little bit of a wobble in it right here. You always want to find that pan. Doesn't hurt when you get caught, but it'll scare the heck out of you more than it'll hurt you, that's for sure. It don't hurt at all. Still got some play in it right there. And what I'm doing is actually beating around. So I got my jaws are here in this area, so I'm beating around where my jaws are not at, and it kind of moves the dirt into it. Makes it a little bit more solid. See, now you got no play whatsoever in that trap at all. At all. So now we're gonna get some more dirt. I'm actually gonna move it right here. Right there. Kind of building up my horseshoe, I guess you could call it. Building it up. And I like for my pan to be level with the ground. I don't know if you can tell that right there or not. The only place I want to be different as far as depth wise is I want this to be on an incline. Right behind the pan of the trap, I want it to be on the incline, because you typically, they don't want to step where their ankle or foot will roll, so they're more likely to step right here. So I like to have this right here. For example, I like to have an incline or a roll, if you will, right there on that part of the trap. That way they won't step there. It kind of protects your dog, because if they step on the dog and the trap goes off, then it'll just roll their foot out of it and you won't catch them. So finish her off. We're gonna cover it all up. Sift some dirt over it. Put the rest of it there. Get some more dirt. Again, no big stuff in your trap bed. You don't want no big stuff in the trap bed. Alrighty. Now, finish. Get the rest of this stuff out of here. Alrighty, that's plenty good. Now get some bait and lure real quiit, and it'll be done. remember guys, always use a different pair of gloves to handle your bait and lures with. I'm gonna use some Hiawatha Valley made by Cavens here. This is what caught this dog. Some really good stuff. This is like in my opinion, it's my favorite bait to use. Hiawatha Valley by Cavens. It is that stuff, the dogs love it. Canines love it. It's insane. And then I'm gonna use some Gusto, which is also made by Cavens. And I'm just remaking the set how I caught this dog. Let's put a couple drops right there down a little bit more down the sides of the holes there. And I'm not gonna put any urine on this set just because there was a coyote here all night, and you know, he peed and pooped everywhere. So I'm not really worried about putting no urine at this set. Take some sheep's wool and throw that down in the hole, make it look like something down there for him to get. And that'll do this set. That's done. That is done. So hopefully have a dog tomorrow. Well, I hope y'all enjoyed the ride along with me today on my trap line. I'm glad I actually got to catch something for you this time, and actually makes it look like I know somewhat what I'm doing. But anyway, one thing I didn't discuss is about, you know, I told you that trap was getting dug up a lot, and I actually had 3 traps set in that one location, and I went there every day, and every single trap was dug up. And so that just led me to believe that the dogs were smelling my traps. So I took all those traps up, re-waxed them, put them back in the ground, reset them, and literally the next day is when I caught that coyote. So just a little tip there, you know, if all your traps are getting dug up in that one area, then try pulling them up and re-waxing them and then setting them back, and hopefully you get what's digging them up and they won't get you no more. But anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed this episode, and y'all stay tuned for more. We'll see you later.